It is no surprise that people are having a very difficult time paying for food and utilities, sometimes their car payment, even their rent and their mortgage. But what can we do about it? Well, I've been getting a lot of questions from people just recently. They're asking, what should I do? My expenses are now more than my income. What do you suggest? Well, I want to go over that in today's video because I know a lot of people are asking this question. And if a lot of people are asking this question, it's probably because their expenses actually are more than their income and they really have no alternative. Well, here's the thing. You do, and I will get to that in just a minute. All I ask is if you can spend just 2 seconds, go ahead, hit that like button, and make sure you click that subscribe button so you never miss an update. But let's get down to it. What do you do? What do you do when your expenses are now more than your income? Well, there's a few things you can do. Here's the first thing that experts recommend. Experts recommend talk directly to your lender. It doesn't matter if it is a credit card, an auto loan, it could be a personal loan, or in most normal times, even a student loan, okay, a private student loan. Now, the only thing that this wouldn't do a whole lot with is a mortgage, simply because a lender that is offering you a mortgage, right, and you're supposed to pay this every single month, in most cases, this should be your biggest and the first loan that is prioritized. If it's not, that's a problem. But here's what I can tell you. If you let your lender know that you are struggling just to keep up with payments, in most cases, they will be willing to work with you to ensure that you can make payments in the future. Some might even give you 1, 2, even 3 months where you can just make the principal payment. Okay? That's it. Or excuse me, not the principal payment, the interest payment. Okay? If you just make the interest payment, then you do not have to pay the principal payment. It's just an interest-only payment. So for many people, whether it's a credit card or an auto loan, even a personal loan, that's a pretty big savings. And you can take that money and you can use it somewhere else. You can pay for a car payment. You can pay for other cards. Maybe you can pay off something entirely. That would be a huge help, especially if you get between 1 and 3 months of this additional relief. So that's the first thing that experts say you should do, is to talk to your lenders, make sure they're well aware of the situation that you're currently in. The second thing is to increase your income. Now, I know it's easier said than done, but everybody can do it. All you got to do, let's say you have an employer. If you are an employee, all you need to do is go into your boss and ask them either for a little bit of a raise, or the easiest one, more hours. That's all you have to do, and you can make a little bit extra money. Now, if you do not have a job, let's say you are collecting Social Security, then what you need to do is you need to figure out either how to get a job or start a side business. Do something that you can actually put a little bit more money into your pocket. Here's the other thing. Sell stuff that you don't use. This is huge. I remember I did this when, years ago, I needed to raise some money. I don't remember what it was for, but I needed some more money. So what did I do? Well, I sold a new cell phone that I had, and guess what? I didn't go without a cell phone. No, that's crazy, right? That is crazy. I didn't do that. What I did, I sold the new cell phone that I had, right? Then I took that money, I paid for, whatever I had to buy, I think it was like $400 or $500, and then I took the other money and I bought a used, older cell phone until I could actually raise more money to actually buy the new phone again, which I did. Now, it's not just a phone. Sell stuff you don't use. Let's say you don't use a computer. You don't use some jewelry. Maybe you don't use an RV or an elliptical or a treadmill or some weights, whatever it may be. Sell the stuff that you do not use. It could be a PlayStation. It could be a TV. It doesn't matter. Sell it. If you don't use it, sell it. Get rid of it. It's one less item you have to worry about, and you can get some money. That's an incredible way to increase your income almost instantly. Now, there's another piece to this. You can raise your income, but also at the same time try to lower your debt. Well, here's one of the very first things that I did when I had a bunch of debt, and this again was many years ago, but I needed to sell something. My biggest asset that I had, that I thought was an asset, which was technically a liability, was a car. Now this car was paid off, okay? But I knew I could sell this car for anywhere between $7,500 and probably $10,000. Then I could use that money and I could buy a different car, a less expensive car. That's exactly what I did. I took the money, I bought a less expensive car. I spent probably less than half of the money on a used car, new to me. Then I took the rest of it, I put it on a couple of credit cards. Then I was able to get rid of another loan that I had. And again, you could use the payments that you were making on those credit cards and that other loan that I had. Let's say it came up to, let's say it was a $50 payment for one credit card, a $75 payment for another credit card, and a $75 payment on the other loan. That's $200 right there. If I could take that $200 from those three accounts that I completely paid off, then I could take that $200 plus, let's say, an extra $50 on another credit card, $250 going into one card. That would pay it off much faster. And that's one of the big things that I've noticed lately is a lot of people are putting their purchases on credit. That's not the thing that you need to do, especially when interest rates are going up. Now, another thing that you could do is sell a car that you have a payment on. You want to bring down debt? Let's say some of the debt that you have payments on, sell that item, get rid of it. Because if you get rid of that item, whether it's a car, an RV, whatever, if you get rid of that item, you will get rid of the payment. Now, you might not have a car, but you don't have a payment either. There is public transportation. You can also try that. Now, here's something else. Decrease your monthly payments. You're probably thinking, well, isn't that the same thing as pretty much lowering my debt? Well, yes and no. There can be debt and there could be monthly payments. For instance, do you have a Netflix account? That would be a monthly payment. It's not a debt. What about Hulu or HBO Max, Amazon Prime, maybe a gym membership or an app subscription, anything like that? Those are monthly payments. If you can decrease the amount of monthly payments that you make every single month, you can actually put more money into paying down debt, possibly put it into savings, or maybe you just are struggling to put food on the table. You are food insecure. If that's the case, pay down some of your debt, decrease your monthly payments, because those are a couple things they're very easy to do. All you got to do for, let's say, a Hulu account, you open up your phone, you go to your Hulu account, and you click cancel. That's it. Now, I'm not saying everybody needs to go and cancel their Hulu account. I love Hulu. I use it. Well, my kids use it all the time. I don't. I never get to watch TV, but it is what it is. But go and decrease your monthly payments. I'm telling you, it's something that I remember when I did it. I had to get rid of my gym membership. I did that. It was tough, but I had to do it, right? I couldn't continue to spend and this was many years ago, it was like $75, $80 a month. I needed to get rid of that. I had a bunch of subscriptions on my phone that I just had to get rid of. I couldn't afford it, right? There was little features from my phone, again, years ago. I think I was buying ringtones and all this, again, many years ago. But I got rid of those things because I knew I didn't need it, okay? So these are just a few things that you can do. If your monthly expenses are exceeding your income, you need to do whatever you can to decrease your expenses, increase your income, because then and only then you will be able to live comfortably. So, if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. Again, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Do yourself a favor and also your friends and family a favor. Make sure you share this video with them on Facebook so they too know what they can do if their expenses exceed their income.